Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I have a Lenovo ThinkBook 14. This will be the G7 Intel model. I'm going to show you how to get inside and access your battery. So first thing, power down your computer, make sure it's off and unplugged from the charger. We're then going to flip your computer over to access the bottom case screws. You have a total of 9 screws on your bottom case. The 4 on the bottom near the red arrows will come out of the case completely. The rest of the screws near the blue arrows, those are called captive screws. Those will stay in the bottom case even though you fully unscrew them from the threading. After you have all of your screws up, you're going to take a small flat pry tool. You're going to start generally in the back near one of the 2 corners and pry that seam up from the rest of the computer. So you'll start back here near a corner, you'll come in here, take this section off, and then you work your way down the sides. Don't put the pry tool too far in, you could damage some internal components. Keep it on the edge, go nice and slow but firm, and you'll be able to get that bottom case off. When you do, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like help with any tools or supplies for your computer project, as well as any upgrade and replacement parts for this specific model, the 14G7, I will have a link above, also below in the description, and that'll be a list of all the tools and supplies that I use, plus all the upgrade and replacement parts for this model computer. This is your battery right down here near the bottom of my screen. This is an 11.52 volt battery, 45 watt hour, and the replacement part number for this is L22B3PE0. I will have all that information below in the description if you need it. Also, guys, there is an upgradable battery option for this that's a 60 watt hour battery. So I will have, again, all that information below in the description, but I will have both battery replacement options for you in that list I told you about with all of the replacement and upgrade parts for this model computer. To get at the battery plug, as you see, it's kind of underneath this shield right here. So you can go ahead and peel that up nice and slow and careful, and you can get that off. Once you do, you can gain access to the plug. This battery is held in by these 5 screws near the red arrows, and it plugs into the motherboard right here. Now, it's generally best to not pull on wires or cables in a computer. You could damage them, and sometimes you can pull them right out of the plug. But in this case, because there wasn't a lot of grip on that plug, I did have to grab it right here. I grabbed the wires right near the black tape, which is probably why they're there. And I pulled on it, wiggled it a little bit. I was careful not to go too hard, but I was able to wiggle that out of that plug from this area here. And for you guys that are removing your battery, be very careful down here. These speaker wires run through here. They're threaded through the bottom of the battery. So don't just rip that battery out. Make sure you carefully take these wires out from in between that threading first. And I guess the last thing I'll mention about this kind of an operation, if you are here because your computer's not turning on, it could be a bad battery and you may need to replace it. But keep in mind that laptops should still turn on and work even with a bad battery, as long as they're plugged in. So if your computer is not working at all, there may be another reason why than just a bad battery. If you would like to troubleshoot that issue, I will have a video tutorial link above, also below in the description, and that will show you how to troubleshoot a laptop that's not turning on so you can find the cause and how to fix it. And as long as you're in the computer anyway, check out up here in the top right corner. Those are 2 RAM ports, but only 1 RAM stick comes stock in this computer. RAM is a large part of your speed and performance ability for your computer. If you want information on how to easily upgrade this, check out the video that pops up when this one is done, and it'll show you how to do that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.